The overview of the week for this Sunday is the book of Isaiah. This is the first of the prophetic books. Isaiah through Daniel are referred to as the major prophets. Hosea through Malachi are referred to as the minor prophets. So the theme of Isaiah is Israel's Messiah. Isaiah wrote and ministered during the 8th century BC, and this is part of the time period known as the divided kingdom. So the kingdom of Israel was to the north and the kingdom of Judah to the south. Most of Isaiah's words are directed towards the southern kingdom of Judah. So Isaiah is focused on the main role of Jerusalem in God's plan for the world. Isaiah speaks of Israel turning away from God and what comes as the result of that. God brings punishment by foreign enemies, but after his people are punished and purified, a holy remnant then will live in Jerusalem, governed by God's chosen king, the Messiah, that is the Christ. Isaiah is quoted in the New Testament more than 65 times, more than any other Old Testament prophet, and he is considered to be the greatest of all of the writing prophets. Of course, think of Elijah, he never wrote a book. Tradition says Isaiah was killed by King Manasseh by being cut in two with a saw. Hebrews 11 verse 37 likely refers to that. Of course, the greatest of Isaiah's prophecies deal and center around the person and work of Jesus Christ. In chapter 7 verse 14, Isaiah prophesies of Christ's virgin birth. In chapter 9 verses 6 and 7 speak of Christ's deity and coming kingdom. And then what is perhaps the greatest chapter, not only in Isaiah, but perhaps the greatest chapter in all of the Old Testament, Isaiah 53, it lays out the clearest prophetic statements about Jesus' death, burial, and resurrection, which of course is the heart of the gospel message. So I'll close with Isaiah 53, 3 through 5. The prophet writes about the coming Christ, "He is despised and rejected by men, a man of sorrows and acquainted with grief. And he hid, as it were, our faces from him. And he was despised, and we did not esteem him. Surely he has borne our griefs and carried our sorrows. Yet we esteemed him stricken, smitten by God, and afflicted. But he was wounded for our transgressions. He was bruised for our iniquities. And the chastisement for our peace was upon him. And by his stripes, that is by his wounds, or through his wounds, we are healed."